Hey everyone, it's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, for the first time, subscribe, become a member of the Slashed Squad. It's my birthday weekend. Ooh, ooh. I turned 25 this weekend, actually tomorrow on March 11th, but tonight, March 10th, I am celebrating because it's Saturday. I thought I would film this get ready with me video of my hair and my makeup. Tonight I am going out with friends. We are going to an escape room, Escapability in Las Vegas, who is hosting us. I'm very excited. It was a Los Angeles tradition of mine to do escape rooms, and so I'm bringing that to Las Vegas with new friends and old faces. But afterwards we are all going out to eat and drink, so I do want to have a little bit of like casual glam. So let's just chit chat, let's enjoy each other's company. I'm going to get ready, starting with my hair. So last night I washed my hair and then I just did a rough blow dry, which is why it's kind of poofy and it's got a little bit of texture, but it's not as wavy as like my natural hair is. But I'm gonna be using the GHD Platinum Nocturne Styler to do my hair. So GHD is actually sponsoring this video, so thanks so much GHD. And I've been using GHD products for a long time. I have one of their like 2-inch gold hair straighteners that I've used for a while, and it's awesome because I have so much hair and it can handle taking like bigger pieces at a time. But what I like about this Nocturne Styler is that you do have kind of a rounded edge to it, so you can do more than just straighten. You can add curls and waves, which I can't do with the bigger one. This one is just so lightweight. It comes with this awesome carrying bag, which I've already taken with me traveling to my mom's last weekend, and it's got this silicone protector. This styler is supposed to give you 50% less breakage than with other heat stylers. All I know is when I use this, my hair looks super healthy and sleek and smooth, so it's gonna be perfect for my birthday at night. Super fancy. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my hair. And that's when you know it's done. And I'm just gonna section off my hair. So I know a lot of people use combs when they straighten their hair instead of like a brush, but I just learned to straighten my hair with a regular brush. So when I try to do it with the comb, it feels so unnatural to me because I can clearly grab way more hair with a brush, you know what I'm saying? So my goal here is to just get everything kind of flat and smooth. You can see that like immediately my hair is looking super shiny and straight. Okay, last layer. It's been like 10 minutes, not even that long. And look how much hair I have. Everything's nice and smooth. I'm gonna part my hair in the middle. Okay, so I just added the slightest bit of wave at the front just to kind of open it up so you can see my face. So we are done with the hair. Thank you, GHD. Okay, so let's move on to the face. Today I'm starting with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer because my face is dry. I was literally peeling yesterday, peeling in chunks. It was bad. Like, it was more than when I had a chemical peel. That's how bad it was. I think it was just because I've been traveling. I went to my mom's in Central California where it was actually snowing. So it was really cold there, and then obviously just like airplane air is bad, having the space heater on is bad. And then I came home to Vegas, 0% humidity, windy, chilly, and we still have the heater on here too. So my skin was so not having it. So yeah, started with the hydrating primer, and then I am going to go in to color correct using the NYX HD Studio Concealer in green. I've been getting so many compliments lately on my mirror. I've been using this forever, but only suddenly I think are people actually like noticing it's this mermaid thing. I had it before, the whole mermaid thing was cool too, so just saying. I'm gonna cover up some of this redness, which is mostly around my mouth area. A little bit on my nose. That green goatee life, y'all. All right, so I'm using the last several drops of my L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation because it makes my skin look and feel so glowy, which is what I need right now. I forgot to wet my sponge. One moment. Okay, applying this with a damp sponge, and I think my theme today is really gonna be glowy, kind of fresh-faced, but I still am gonna add a little bit of glam to the eyes. And it's like all those skin concerns never happened. Great, okay, cool. Moving on to my brows. So I'm gonna use a new product for my brows today, which might be a risk. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Kit, and this is brand new. This is in the shade dark brown. So there is wax and there's powder. So normally what I do with things like this, and you can tell me I'm wrong, but this is how I do it, is I typically do the color first and then do a light coating of the wax on top. If I do it the other way around, the color always sticks to the wax and ends up looking way more strong than I want it to be. So, you know, if you're using powder, you're probably wanting more of a kind of feathery brow anyway. So just gonna put this through the brows. This is a really good color match for me. So that's a really nice natural looking brow. It's not like super, super strong, but it kind of goes along with what my natural brow would look like if it didn't become sparse in random areas. I have like naturally thick brows that I used to be so self-conscious about in like the 90s or at least 2000s, because that was not what the look was all about. I remember at one point in elementary school literally shaving off like the tail of my brow because I thought I was doing myself favors. Obviously didn't, and was made fun of more. But now it's all about the brow, so I'm embracing it. But the thing is, I have thick brows that are randomly sparse in my arches. So annoying. So I still have to kind of find that balance of filling in without overdoing it because I already have such strong and dark brows. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the little spoolie that they included, and I'm gonna dip it in the wax like so, just kind of rolling it. And I'll go ahead and brush that through my brows. And luckily, it blends to be transparent, no white spots. I like this. Well, my risk of using a new product on the day of my birthday party has paid off. I'm gonna use another new Revlon product for priming my eyes. This is the Color Stay eyeshadow primer that just came out. I kind of like that it's a tube and not like a wand applicator, because it's gonna keep it a lot more hygienic, which means I can use it longer and you have more room in the actual tube for product instead of leaving it for the wand to go in. So, interesting. That little pea-sized amount actually spread to be a lot. So the good news is this primer is not accentuating the dryness around my eyes, so that's always good. So I thought it would be fitting to do a birthday makeup look using the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Palette, because clearly it's based on when you were born, your zodiac sign. I am a Pisces, so I figured we can kind of work in their Pisces color scheme. I will say, I don't really understand where they came up with the color scheme according to, you know, what zodiac it's around, because I'm a Pisces, and right here we have this kind of like rose gold kind of champagne shade here, but like my birthstone is aquamarine, so it's just kind of, I don't know where the correspondence is in that. But either way, I like the color that they assigned me as a Pisces. So we're gonna go with that, but we're also gonna use a little bit from around the wheel as well. For this look, I just really want it soft and blended out, very diffused, not gonna do a cut crease. I'm just gonna keep it very flowy, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna start off with a transition shade, and I'm gonna be using kind of this orangey, burnt orange shade right there. Shall I zoom you in? Would that be helpful? Okay, is this better? You can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so going to go in again with that orangey shade, and that is going to be my transition shade, so I'm putting that down in and above my crease. So something that I've started to do that makes such a difference, but sometimes I hate doing the extra step, take a clean blending brush and just go over the edges of what you applied, because that really helps you diffuse and blend out without adding more color and intensifying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, my goal for this is just really soft glam, so I don't want it to be really harsh. Okay, cool, so that is like blended out to my liking. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the darkest shade in the corners, and I'm gonna be using this dark brown that is across from the Pisces shade here. And I'm really, really gonna focus that just in the outer corner. I'm really not gonna bring it in too much. There's not that much of a need because I'm not cutting my crease. So I'm just going to go ahead and pat that in my outer corners. And then take that same clean blending brush, which probably has a little bit of that transition color on it now, and go ahead and blend out. So again, just keeping it super concentrated in the corner, but now I'm blending it out a little bit into the transition shade. So that's adding some depth, but not too much drama. And it's kind of interesting, I've noticed with this shade, even though it looks clearly brown in the pan here, when you start blending it out, it takes on a little bit of a purple vibe. And every single look I've done, it does that. So, I don't know, is it a purple? No, it's brown, right? It's brown, right? It's not purple. That one? Okay, so we have that all blended out to my liking. Again, we're just keeping it super soft and diffuse. Now we're gonna add the lid color. So I am gonna go ahead and use that Pisces shade, which is like this rose gold kind of champagne. However, I am gonna wet my brush first to really get that metallic look. So I'm using the CoverGirl Look Lockup, which is what I'm gonna use later to set my look as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mist my brush. And then I'm going to pat this on the eyelid. I'm gonna start in the center of the eyelid so that way that gets like the most pigmentation and metallic finish, and then I'll move in toward the corner. All with a patting motion because we are working with a wet brush. And I'll just give it another spray. This spray smells like cucumber. Mmm. And start in the middle. And pat our way in. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and take that same clean blending brush, which is not all that clean anymore, and I'm just gonna kind of bring in the crease shade, just blending that in with the color we just put down. I'm gonna take whatever's left on this little blending brush and just bring it slightly underneath my lower lash line, which should just add a hint of the colors we've been working with, but not so much that it darkens anything too much. So this is where we're at so far. Again, we're prioritizing blending. We got a little bit of that glam on there with the Pisces shade. And now I'm going to highlight in the inner corner using this big middle highlighting shade right there, smack dab. And that one I didn't wet, I'm applying it dry. Okay, so now we're done with the palette. I like it. I actually really enjoy the pigmentation and balance of this palette, so if you haven't picked it up yet, highly suggest it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of tight lining using the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus pencil. All right, we're gonna do wing liner with the NYX Black Liquid Liner, which is clearly my favorite of all time. You are probably sick of me using it. I actually just got the new Revlon like pizza cutter eyeliners, but I'm not quite confident in them enough yet to use them on my birthday. So that's a dramatic wing that's happening. That's a look. I'm not sure I'm a fan of how this wing came out, just like the shape of it, but we're gonna go with it. Plus we're putting false lashes on anyway, so that'll balance it out. The thing about winged eyeliner is that when you make a mistake and you're not willing to fix it, it's very hard to replicate the mistake on your other eye. So we've got two like wide winged liners today, and we're just gonna own it. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and prep for false ones, using Colossal Big Shot on my lashes to get them dark and ready. Okay, so for my false lashes, I'm going to be using these from Baddington. They're called Harlow's. And they're just like these beautiful, luscious, long falsies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put those on off camera. All right, we got the eye wigs on, so now let's just finish up the face and we're done. I'm gonna be using the Butter Bronzer to contour. This is in their deep shade, which is the deepest one they have, and it's still not super deep, but I can actually contour with it. So I'm gonna be using a big fan brush to do so. For blush, I'm gonna go into a classic, the e.l.f. blush palette. This is in dark, and I'm gonna be using this peachy shade right here. Forgot how pigmented that was. I'm gonna just blend that a little bit because that was a lot more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. I haven't used this in a while. And I'm using a new highlight today. This is the Sunlit Dream palette from Revlon. As you can tell, I did just get a huge like Revlon PR package with a lot of their new products, which is why I've been wanting to try some of these. So I'm using this shade right here, which is kind of like this champagne-y gold highlight situation, and we'll see how much of a glow we can get going on. I see that. I'm into it. I like it. Nice job. All right, so the last product again is gonna be from Revlon, and this is one of their new Kiss Plumping Lip Creams, and this is in the shade Nude Honey. So that's what that looks like. Haven't heard a lot about these yet, so let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, interesting. Can you see that? Okay, let's go for it. It's like in between a gloss and a lipstick. It's creamy, but shiny. I like it. I don't know what the plumping aspect of it is. It's not like burning or anything or tingling, but it is like a very comfortable formula, especially for my dry lips right now. So we get pigmentation, but it's not like matte like everything else. Here is the finished look with my hair and all. So you can see we've got a little bit of the wavy action in front. I feel like Demi Lovato when I wear my hair like this. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I think it's very glowy. It definitely has kind of like peachy spring vibes to it, which I'm definitely feeling for this season. Thank you so much to everyone who has sent me early birthday messages. I love all of you. Thank you so much for the best birthday gift of all, which is just watching and subscribing and engaging with my content. If you want more chill, get ready with me videos like this, hit the thumbs up button. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of a cooling sensation in my lips now. Okay. Tell me in the comments when your birthday is. If you are also a March baby, happy birthday. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, become a member of the Slash Squad. I make new videos every Saturday, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.